You picture their face and expect to feel something sharp. Instead, there's this quieter ache, harder to name. You try to remember what it was actually like to be around them, and what comes up first isn't their voice. It's how sure of yourself you felt, how much lighter everything seemed, how easy it was to imagine what came next. You keep waiting to miss the actual person more than you do, but what keeps showing up is someone else entirely, a version of you that existed for a while and then quietly disappeared. Who exactly are you grieving? Sign 1. You miss the way you saw yourself through their eyes. There was a version of you that felt more interesting, more wanted, more sure of your own worth. And it existed most clearly when they were looking at you. You're not just missing their attention, you're missing the reflection it gave you. That reflection isn't gone because they're gone. It just doesn't have anywhere to land right now, and that absence can feel a lot like losing a person. Sign 2. You miss being someone's whole world more than you miss them specifically. Being the center of someone's focus, the person they thought about first. That feeling has its own gravity, separate from who was providing it. When it disappears, the loss can feel enormous, even if you're honest with yourself that the relationship wasn't. It's not shallow to miss that. Being deeply seen by someone is one of the more powerful experiences a person can have, and its absence is its own kind of quiet. Sign 3. You miss the future you'd already built in your head. Somewhere along the way, you started picturing things, a place, a routine, a version of 5 years from now. That future never actually happened, but you'd lived in it enough that losing the relationship also means losing a whole imagined life you'd never get to test. Grieving something that never technically existed can still be real grief. It's just grief for a plan instead of a memory. Sign 4. You find yourself grieving moments that never actually happened. You catch yourself missing an anniversary you never had, a conversation you always meant to have, but didn't. The mind doesn't always separate what happened from what you were building toward. Both can leave a mark. This isn't you making things up. It's your mind treating a strong enough hope the same way it treats a memory. Sign 5. You miss feeling chosen more than you miss the person who chose you. Being picked, wanted, prioritized. That feeling can outlast your actual feelings for the person who gave it to you. You might notice you're less attached to specific things about them and more attached to how being chosen made you feel about yourself. That's worth sitting with, not judging. Wanting to feel chosen is a basic human thing, not evidence that anything about you is broken. Sign 6. You compare new people to a feeling, not to them as an actual person. When you meet someone new, you're not really measuring them against your ex's personality or habits. You're measuring them against a feeling, that specific lightness, that sense of being fully seen. That's an unfair comparison for anyone to be held to, including someone who hasn't even had a real chance yet, because you're not comparing two people. You're comparing a person to a memory that's had time to soften. Sign 7. You mourn the person you were becoming, not just the one you lost. In that relationship, you were changing, getting a little braver, a little more open, trying things you might not have tried alone. Losing them can feel like losing momentum on becoming that person, like the growth was tied to them instead of to you. It wasn't. The growth was yours. It just had a witness for a while, and now it doesn't. None of this means the relationship didn't matter or that your feelings for them weren't real. It means some of what you're mourning was never actually about the other person. It was about who you got to be, what you let yourself hope for, and how it felt to be looked at that way. That part isn't gone. It's just waiting for a place to go next. That's the 4th video in this set. 4 different ways the same ache can show up, depending on what's actually underneath it.